After the months of waiting, finally arrived that day.
Hey, bye everybody. See you soon, eh? See you. Bye.
Stop!
Yes, Grandma, how can I help you?
Take this with
no,
you!
no, I don't need more food. But why? Okay, I just don't have more space in my bag. Look how big is this.
It's a pocket size, take it with you!
Okay, but come on, let's go and you explain me how to do this. Granny, why are your ears so big?
My ears are so big not to hear you so well.
Yep, you guessed. This is one of the smallest, but one of the most important part of today's video, earplugs. And I'm thinking, why I just can my put fingers here and do la 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 if I don't want to hear stuff? And I would tell you it's not that easy, because you might get to albergue and you might sleep with many strangers who put together make this amazing symphony of snoring. And you want to get rest, you want to be rested, you want to make your trip as comfortable possible, and the sleep is one of those important parts. They can be made out of different materials, foam, silicone or wax, and each of them have a different properties. These which I have here are the most typical, because the foam ones, they're really easy to use. All you have to do, you have to squeeze them on one side and then fix them to your ear. But there are a few things that you need to have in mind. First of all, always have it in the box. The box keeps them clean, because you don't want to have them somewhere in your socks and then put them inside of your ear. Affordable, this is like $1. Lightweight, this is like 10 grams. You can fit it to any pocket. And by the way, if you have any other ideas of the special equipment that is really good to take, put it down in the comment and let's share some good information and good vibes with other pilgrims. So take a few of them, close them in the box and always keep them with you. Like for example, here. Granny, why are your hands so not wet?
And my hands are so not wet just to feel when I slap you.
And this is our second thing, pocket size towel. Yes, that's the towel. We've been shocked by discovering this little thing, and this, to be honest, is the biggest size they found, because I'm a kind of big Viking guy. This is 120 centimeters by 60 centimeters. If you're the inch person, you can go for 24 by 48 inches, which can give you an idea that you can even make a scarf out of it, or even a blanket. Could be actually a cover for the elephant. That's how big it is. It weighs absolutely nothing, and also it gets dry in no time available. But let me show you what do I talk about. Some magic. You ready? It doesn't even fit in the camera. That's how big it is. Let me present to you this super extra thing, super absorbing piece of equipment. Imagine yourself that you carrying with you a damp and wet towel all over your Camino. It smells horrible, it's heavy. Not with this. We fall in love in this piece of equipment. Got my head spinning, no kidding. So soft, guys. I can pin you down. What would I do with it? Use it for entertaining all your fellow pilgrims, because with this towel you can use some origami performance in your albergue. You squeeze it, and then how easy it becomes. 3 and 2 and 1. It's supposed to be easier, but the pressure is the thing. Ta-da! And if you want to know more about Camino de Santiago, remember that we have our Camino guide. This is the 5-star publication on Amazon Kindle as well as the PDF version. All you have to do, you have to get to the description or to the link just above, download it and enjoy most frequently asked question and answer the Caminotellers way, full of laugh, full of good fun. And remember, all the members of our channel get this book for free. It's cool to be a member. Ah, Granny, why is your forehead so big and glowing?
My forehead is so big to see you better.
Is a light. This is the headlight. But imagine this. You're in the new place, new albergue at night, and you're trying to find the bathroom, and you're trying to use your phone torch as a kind of finding your way through, and then you collapse, and then you fell, and then you die. Maybe not this, dying, but how cool and useful would it be to stick it here and have 2 hands free? You don't want to make lots of noise and lots of light in the places where you are, especially if you're sharing the room with others. So this is like a third hand, except that it's actually glowing and beam lighting everywhere. They normally have 2 different lights. They have a red light and they have a white light. So the red light you would obviously use. This is the question, why would you use the red light? And be creative. Put it down in the comment, let's have some fun. You can recharge it with a USB wire. We wouldn't recommend that you actually walk during the night, but you never know if one of those days you stay a bit longer on path and then the night comes and then you don't know what to do. This could be a lifesaver. But then you say, and the phone? Forget the phone. Don't use the phone when you're on the Camino. Use this. Ah, Granny, why is your memory so good?
My memory is so good to always remember when you come to Granny's house.
And now the other part of this equipment. I love this part. Picture yourself sitting somewhere on the top of the mountain, looking in the horizon, and then those amazing thoughts come to your head. Then you take off your phone and then you realize there's no battery left.
Battery's dead.
No, it's not.
Well, maybe it's the point.
No, it's not.
When's the last time
You know, you're not helping.
That's not gonna happen with this. This is the old school way of simplicity, a simple diary. No battery required, no internet connection required, simple to use. You, pen, and the blank page. In this chaotic world when everything is all about connecting, sending, picturing, and you can simply take the moment and write things down. You can draw inside, you can plan the things inside. That's how versatile it is. And then you can also make a little message in the bottle and you can leave it somewhere on the side. And don't forget about the cathartic effect of writing, and especially on the Camino when you require to analyze what you think, analyze the day, you can squeeze it and put everything into this light pack diary. But if you're more into 21st century, like sometimes I am, I'm gonna use the ebook reader with a pen. This is this new version of having with you the ebook. And sometimes there are moments that you don't want to sit with people around, you just want to have your own moment. You read the book, you make your own notes, and then with the help of programs inside, you can simply transcribe it and send it to someone in the form of the file. But there is a little problem with all these little parts of equipment. They're easy to forget. So make sure you take them with you and make sure that after every stage and every morning you have them with you. Life saving.